In this week's A Place in the Stars, we'll be visiting 3 fantastic Paradise Planet bases. First stopping at one of the most beautiful planets out there with a functional and aesthetically beautiful base, then heading to a prime example of the perfect visitor's farm, and lastly to a high functioning farm with a nomad twist. All that and more coming up in A Place in the Stars. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a fantastic base on a rarely beautiful planet. This is one of those lush planets that you just so rarely find. The tree density is really nice, which is one of the hardest things to actually find, but it fits. Not only is there good tree density and just, a nice general scattering of other things, like, look here, look at this little patch here. Looks beautiful, and there's grass everywhere as well, which really fills it out. Not only that, but it has a fantastic base on it. And here we go. This base is by Tekaro, as it shows there. And it is it's called TC's Everything Farm. And that's because he pretty much has everything here. And it's not just a farm, it's just like he's really taken the aesthetic into it as well. It's like walking into what you'd hope to find in a sort of paradise, like a settlement, like the farm for a paradise settlement. It's just awesome. This is actually definitely one of my favourite places. I rarely come here, unfortunately, but it is really nice. It's a pleasure to come here when you do. He's got the trade terminal, and he's got his own little warp cell farm going on here as well. Those are unfortunately something that other players can't actually access, but there's plenty here that you can. Even this little bank and stuff is really cool. I always refer to them as a bank. It's a building for with the trade terminal and the storage containers. We go here. There's a little unit with all the terminals and stuff, and the guys. There's no guys here, of course, there because it's not my base and I can't see them. Other than that, it's just fantastic. I just really like the layout here, and it's got everything. This top one has all the miscellaneous, the venom sacs, gravitino balls, albumin pearls, nip. It's just great, and I'd highly recommend anyone on PC to come here. It is of course in the Euclid Galaxy on normal, and it's like I actually, this is one of the few planets I haven't built a nomad pad at the gate at. It's a few minutes. You can just see it over there. Obviously, the waypoint's in the way, but it's just there. It's 3.5 minutes away. I always run the way because it's actually just that nice. It's really nice to come here. Of course, always remember, please, guys, never claim a base on a planet that, or even in the same system as someone else. It will overwrite their base for others to see, and whenever that happens, it's almost always because someone doesn't realise that that's what will happen. So it's always best to say that, and I actually apologise for not saying that on the last video. If you can make it here, then check it out because it really is beautiful. And many other people agree with that because there are a number of com stations around and such. So yes, absolutely lovely base. If you can get here by ship, of course, you can see more of the planet and landing pad there. So that's fantastic. I think I'm sorry, I know I'm saying it a lot. I just really like this base. Very nice. Looks good, highly functional, all the good stuff. Now, let's move on to our next base. Oh yes, Shadazy. As much as I'd like to spend many moons here, we do have some of the bases to see. Ladies and gentlemen, this next one here is by a fine viewer called Turbodock. He recently added his base, very recently, it only got on the market today. And this is located on a beautiful lush moon. Not only that, but it's one of my favourite types. It's got water as well. Not massive oceans, but lots of water around. And that gives kelp sac. And not only that, but it's so close to the hub that I actually flew here. It's exactly 651 light years from my base. He even mentioned that in the additional comments. And not only all that, but it is an absolute powerhouse of a circuit board farm. It is pretty much about as max as you can get. It's 19 circuit boards, 20 if you collect a few extra star bramble, which is pretty fantastic. And yeah, this is just a fantastic example of what you can really go for if you want to make a base just for travellers to, and yourself of course, to build up some funds. This will net you those 19 circuit boards, 20 if you have a few extra star bramble, and that will give you a lot of I'll give you a lot of units. And it gets it fast as well. This is the best farm really for a passive playstyle, because you only have to you can harvest it every 2 hours, which is great for if you want to explore, go out a bit. Every time you come back to your base, just do a harvest. Jobs are good. I wonder if there's a galactic trade terminal in here. There is indeed. Excellent. That's even better, because if you come here, you can just sell all your stuff here. No way. I love the base Turbodock. This is fantastic. It hasn't got anything particularly special, but that is a huge amount of thamium. My god. This is definitely a high economy system. That is. This is a very nice base, man. Very nice indeed. You could even pick up a load of stuff to trade. Excellentro. Shadazy, as the kids say. And then, if we head outside, actually, first, best to register our visit. Mustn't forget. Ooh, I thought I'd got all of them. Sweet. And as you can tell, I often forget to register my visit. Let's go out and check that kelp sack. See how, because I have never seen, this is by Turbodock himself, there's here. That is a pretty good method to marking your base for portal goers. This is located about 17 minutes or so from the portal. If you you should probably get a nomad, mainly just because nomad, I mean, it would take you less time to get the stuff for the nomad than you'll save by using nomad, so always a good option. So kelp sack is actually, that's cave iridium, that's useful to note. Now where's this kelp sack? I'm dead curious. Shidizzle. I haven't actually found kelp sack yet, but this is an astonishingly beautiful place to go for a swim. It's actually just really nice just to go swimming through here. I highly advise for those who wish to do it to have the aeration membrane theta, because you don't even have to worry about the oxygen for like quite a while. Been swimming now for about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. I've only just reloaded it. Always a nice thing to do to leave a comm station when you visit a base, but make sure to leave it outside the circular restriction, guys, like on a ridge like this, far away from the base. It can cause trouble sometimes with the base itself. But look at this planet. This is a really nice planet. And on that note, always remember never to claim a base in the same system as someone else's base. It will override their base and prevent others from seeing all their hard work. Yeah, this is beautiful, man. Excellent base. Thank you for sharing it with all of us. And yet another beautiful planet I kind of don't want to leave, but well, we got another base to see, so let's head to it. And lastly we have this, the mighty base by Xaine. And it is pretty swish. Complete with landing pad. This is also, I believe it's actually within the Galactic Hub or very close. I'm unsure. I should know this, I'm aware. But yeah, this base is both a pretty awesome farm. It's like, you know, mostly farm, but there's something else, something extra on top of that. And that is a racetrack. Now, I have not done a racetrack in this game ever, and I think this would be a great opportunity for me to do a racetrack. Welcome to my world, please keep off the grass. I will try. This is yet another Lush planet. Got some nice Nice view here. This base caters exclusively to circuit boards, as with the other one, yet it is 15, so pretty damn high on the circuit board. Certainly worth coming here for a visit to make some units. But also, the racetrack. That is cool, man. We got to try that. So, let's have a quicker look at the rest of the base before we do that. Even got chairs outside, man. That's fancy for the viewers to watch. Oh yes, that's fancy. Let's register our visit, because reasons. And Galactic Trade Terminal, always good. It is a very high economy system, so it's definitely worth checking, see if there's anything good in here. Electron Vapor, ooh, that's useful. Radnox and Omegon, that's fantastic. So if you're after Omegon and don't have a freighter, which you can put a Galactic Trade Terminal in to get, or you just need Radnox, then good base to drop by and get that from. Excellent. Let's have a quick look upstairs. Right, so yeah, let's. This is an awesome base, man. Good job on this. For Schnitzel, even got some really good decoration. I like it. My ship is sniffing the butthole of your base. It's why do always embarrass me every damn time. So, racing. Right, so I don't know what I'm doing here, so I'm just going to press this, see what this happens there. Timed exocraft trial initializing. Practice your exocraft handling and acceleration abilities using time checkboard based tracks of your own creation. Share your best tracks online. Can be compared and upgrades tested to achieve optimal times. Best time of track creator, none. What? Let's try it. Hey! Sweet! Well, that was fun, wasn't it? So, let's have a look. Is my time on there now? Oh, time of track creator. Oh. I will display my time on the screen so that you can try and beat it if you want to. It took just under 40 minutes. Yeah, nice planet. See the planet, try and beat my time, pick up 15 circuit boards, sell them inside immediately if you want, and make a bit of dollar. In it, bruv. Skills, mate. So yeah, folks, if you want to try and beat my time, come here and do the race. Put the time that you get in the comments. You might want to get ready to screenshot or something. Just so you don't lose the time, because it's very if you screenshot just as you're coming into it or something, it'll be F12 for PC, which is where you'll be doing this on. So yeah, awesome, man. Cool base sea hunt. Cheers to the racetrack as well. If you are a PS4 player and would like to get involved, I'm opening up the Saturday slot to viewer submissions. There are a few minimum requirements in the description. If you're interested, just get in touch and we'll get it done. I hope you liked this week's Replacing the Stars. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and maybe think about checking out the Patreon. $1 a month is a great way to support the channel and the work I do. But above all, have an awesome day, folks.